Hi, it's Craig with you back in the sports cabinet, and we have another trip down memory lane, but be careful. Memory lane can be a little tricky, so you might want to watch yourself. You might trip up. All right, let's go back to February of 1977. I was innocently working at the sports desk at WRTV Channel 6 in Indianapolis. A man had just taken a hostage in downtown Indianapolis. The guy doing the dirty work's name was Tony Kiritsis, and the hostage was a fellow named Richard Hall, who was a mortgage broker. Kiritsis thought that Hall was taking advantage of him, trying to get his property and cheating him, basically, and he was going to hold him hostage, was Kiritsis, until this Hall got straightened out. Now, Kiritsis wired a shotgun to this guy's head and sashayed him right down the main drag in Indy, which was North Meridian Street. We at WRTV at the time had the only live truck in central Indiana in the city of Indianapolis, so we were all over this thing, a 63-hour hostage situation. Needless to say, sports could take the day off or the night off, maybe a couple days off. Now, that's just what I thought, but news director Bob Gamble was glued to the coverage. He looked at me and he said, "You know, this is a first for Indianapolis television." I said, "Yes, you're right." Just then, Kiritsis stepped right in front of our camera and said, "You blankety blankers, get out of the way, you're too close." The news director, Gamble, looked at me and said, "Well, that's another first." After some 7 hours, I was told by Bob to get on the set, get ready to go on TV. I think my reaction was, "What? Huh?" Yeah, Indiana had just finished a win down in Bloomington, and you don't stiff the viewers when it comes to IU basketball highlights. So as a tired and scared Richard Hall prayed for his life, I was on the set doing a pulsating 45-second voiceover on the Hoosiers' win that evening. NBC had been plugged into our coverage, and it was available to every affiliate in the country, including at that time Channel 2 here in Houston. So after it was all over, after I had done my voiceover, my 45 seconds of TV, I got a call from Marv Albert in New York, and he said, "Man, that was some tense stuff." I said, "You mean the Kiritsis standoff?" He said, "No, that Kent Benson tip-in late in the game." Sometimes, no matter what the situation, you just got to have your highlights. P.S. Hall was later and eventually released. Kiritsis went to a mental hospital for 11 years, and Indiana finished the season a disappointing 16-11. This is Craig Roberts on Click 2 Houston.